the channel from DC McFarlane Toys in the DC Multiverse, we got the Platinum and Regular Edition of Azrael.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another DC Multiverse McFarlane Toys unboxing and review. And today on the channel we got Azrael, red and blue, platinum and regular edition. But for all your Azrael needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, these two hitting Target stores right now, and that's where I actually found them at my local Target store. And this guy was just chilling the other day, and I've been waiting to unbox him. Said, I'm going to find that platinum. I'm going to do them together. And here we are today at the table. And of course, at the table, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's kick it off with the regular edition first. What do you guys say? Oh, Mark Summers and Todd McFarlane on the couch. What do you guys say? They say regular as well, so threes have it. Of course, three's company, as they say. Four's a crowd, and Mark, sometimes it's a crowd with you here. Obviously, Todd had stakes on the couch. Luckily, it's a big, long couch, so they can kind of play footsies and all kinds of stuff whenever they want to. But we got Azrael here. Red and blue. Which one do you prefer in your Azrael? I guess we'll get into it, and of course, we'll compare a prior version of Azrael as well, so stay tuned for that. DC Multiverse, of course. 22 points of articulation. And Todd, of course, we do say 12 and up only on these. Is that going to stay the same in the future? It is. And Mark, I'm going to need you to escort that 11-year-old. There's old Teddy over there, the old 11-year-old. He's not old enough for this. So Mark, if you could do your job, please escort him off the premises right away. It's too complex for him, of course. But looking good right there in the package. Azrael, Batman armor, Batman Knight's End right there. And we remember him from Nightfall as well. And that's the other one we'll compare to. 22 points of articulation. Got the red image back there, a little glamour shot. Let's see what's going on for old Azrael here. And whenever I think of Azrael, I think of Azrael the cat, of course, from Smurfs. Gargamel's good buddy there. See you later. Goodbye. Shout out to Gargamel. I wonder what he's up to. Did he ever catch any of them Smurfs? Always hard to get. See you later. Goodbye. Those Smurfs, oh, just the bane of Gargamel's existence. See you later. He absolutely hated them. Oh, pure rookie move right here. Pure rookie. Remember the first time I tried to get one of these stands out of the package. See you later. Goodbye. DC McFarlane stand. Seen it before. We'll see it again. You know how that goes. Azrael Batman armor. Real name John Paul Valley. Oh, Frenchie. Upon his father's death, college student John Paul Valley learns that he had been genetically altered and trained since birth by a secret society known as the Order of St. Dumas. Oh, I see a Dumas over there on the couch. Oh, how about that? They then activate his psychological conditioning, forcing him to become their most elite enforcer, Azrael. While on a mission in Gotham City, Azrael crosses paths with Batman and soon turns on the Order to join with the Dark Knight. Later, when Bruce Wayne is paralyzed by Bane, Bruce asks John Paul to become Batman for some time. John Paul then launches a campaign of brutal justice against the criminals of Gotham City and creates his own bat suit of armor. Shout out to him. And Azrael was a big, big deal back in Nightfall time frame. The old playground was the words of the playground right there. And there he is, of course, in the package. But oh my gosh, what are we doing with all these twist ties? Never seen anything quite like it in my life. We got twist ties upon twist ties right here. And Mark, I know you said you just recently got promoted into McFarlane Toys. It's a big jump from Nickelodeon. I think I've heard a lot of people trying to get away from Nickelodeon right now. Mark Summers, one of those guys. So, Mark, hopefully you enjoy your time working for McFarlane Toys in the future. I hope old Todd is friendly to you in the future as well. You just never know what might happen there with Todd McFarlane. He gets crazy from time to time, as we do know. We've seen it on the couch, no doubt about it. But there it is, breaking all kinds of stuff down. See you later. Goodbye. And we get Azrael, and we get all these little clip-ons right here. He's got all kinds of stuff. Really going to be ornate. So we got 6 of these. Holy cow, 6 of these in red. Of course, blue on the other side. But let's look at Azrael first right here by himself. Looking interesting. Gray tights. He's got some kind of goldish mustard trim around the thigh, around the waist, over the top. Looking interesting. A little bit of Batman insignia right there. And then you got all this piping and everything into this big old backpack. Looking very interesting. Everything does plug onto the top up here. So you plug all those in. Gives him that kind of ornate backpack going on. Very mechanical in the head sculpt department. Got that visor with a little bit of red and then darker red around the top. Silver gloves, 2 fists of Azrael Fury. He's letting his fist do the talking, I think, is what's going on here. And then he's got a little bit of those kind of Batman forearm guards. Well, he's got them up here on the forearm, but he's got them also here off of the side of his leg. So looking very interesting. Quite the outfit of him here, but I really do never think of him in red. I always think of my Azrael in blue. Have to imagine the majority of people are the same way as I am on that one. You guys tell me, but of course he fits on a McFarlane stand. Why wouldn't he? And we'll run through the articulation on the next one. How about? But looking interesting right there, all in red. Definitely looks a little bit more impressive once you put all of his little wing things together on there. But now we get the blue version, looking very interesting. Looking a little bit darker. I like the looks of this one better. I definitely do prefer the platinum version. Same packaging that we saw just before. It's identical. That's the way they do with these platinum editions. Right, Todd? And Todd says, yep, that's right. And I guess don't really need to run through this. You've seen this. We already saw the card. We already read it. I'm going to give the gentle off to the side. See you later. We'll look at that later. But then we do get the blue guy, like a young blue meanie. We got him right there in the package, and we're going to try to free him from his plastic prison. So many twist ties, so little time. It's like popcorn. It is just cut through all these, just popping everywhere. Absolutely wild. As Todd would say, power move, right, Todd? And that's what he says. He tries to keep us all down with these twist ties. He tries to teach us all a lesson in the twist ties. There's a lot of lessons to be learned inside the twist ties. Who knew? Who knew? Now you do. Now you do. There it is. Twist ties all over the place. I'm going to pull these out. See you later. Yikes, off to the side. A little bad on my swim, or my swing, my throws, whatever you want to call it. A little rough today. But we do get all these clip-ons. Once again, go back on the back. Get 6 of them in blue this time, right over here. Guess you could mix and match and change them if you really wanted to. Not going to do that. Not going to do that. But we do got the old Nightfall here. Or not Nightfall, Night's Heed. But more of what I think of when I think of Azrael here in the blue. You still got the gold going on. You got the Batman logo in the chest. You got the blue helmet here looking a lot more like Batman to me. The red eyes looking good. The big apparatus over the top. Got the corners here, and of course the piping into the arms. 2 fists of fury, not silver this time, and a little darker gray in the pant department. Besides that, a lot of the same stuff. Obviously, it's a platinum edition. Basically a repaint of the figure. Arms, of course, do go all the way around for us. You do get a bicep cut. Double jointed elbows. Pinned, of course, Todd. Hands back and forth, side to side. 2 fists of fury here, as we know. Hula hoop plus traditional waist. Do get those big old Nightfall. It's so ingrained in my head, him in Nightfall. Night's Heed. Splits, I guess. You do get the leg that goes up. Double jointed knee. Ankles back, forth, side to side. All the usual articulation. With the old Batman here, the old Azrael, and these do just plug right in. There is no rhyme or reason. They just plug right in there very easily. Look very nice. They do get a little bit in the way, but they make the figure a lot bigger as well, about double the width of him with these on here. But you got to have those to give him that Azrael look that people want so bad, of course, as we do know. I do got his friend, his partner in crime, and what I think of when I think of Azrael right here, in more of the baby blue color here, of course, from Nightfall. This was, I believe, what was this? A Walmart Gold Label exclusive, I think, about a year ago. Once again, what is time? But Azrael, one that was very popular, this one very popular. I could see them putting these two out. Of course, to me, though, the platinum is a lot better than the red one. Red one just doesn't resonate with me. I don't think of Azrael in red. I just always think of him in blue. This works out pretty good for me. But what say you guys and gals out there? You picking up Azrael? You playing the long game? You avoiding this one like the plague? Maybe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But a good one, I definitely prefer the blue. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to check out the Patreon. We got early access to all the videos from both YouTube channels over there on Patreon. Appreciate the support over there. ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Azrael, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.